from Woodbridge. She's actually one of our monthly donors. 12 times $25. That equals $300. And Angel, you are monthly donor indeed. You can do that as well by calling us. Jason Edwards from Stouffville, $100 again. And Doug and Morel from Axhurst and Markham, $1,000. Thank you for all that you do. The donations will continue to come, and remember, anything can get you, of course, get these kids to Easter Seals Camp. $250 gets into camp. More donors to come. Over to Kevin.
All right, thank you very much, Natalie. We are going to take a look at how much has been raised so far. This thing's only been on the air for an hour. Let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we? We'll let that drum roll and take a look up there. And our total so far to date here in the Easter Seals Telethon for 2014 is $26,000. Not bad for an hour's worth of work, is it? We want to thank Casey and Abigail as well. So let's go back to you, Brent.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Easter Seals is saddened by the passing of the Honourable Jim Flaherty. Mr. Flaherty was 2013 Toronto's tribute recipient, and he was a dear friend of Easter Seals. You knew him, of course, as a very charismatic politician, a cabinet minister, but to us, he was a member of the Easter Seals family. And joining me right now is another member of that family, Alison McCauley, who's mother of 2012 Provincial Ambassador Brandon and Easter Seals Youth Abigail, who we just saw. And hi, how are you, Alison? Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
So we're hearing a lot today about the costs to a family if you have a child with a physical disability. What can you tell us about that? What are the costs?
Well, when you have children with disabilities, nothing is quite as normal as it is for other people. And you have a lot of costs for equipment and adaptive devices, perhaps in your vehicle or in your home, and home renovations. For families with a child with a severe disability, it can cost $40,000 a year for that child's care. Another hit that families have is loss of income, because some appointments are planned, like for therapy and surgeries, but then there's lots of unexpected illnesses that can interrupt your work schedule or keep you away from the workplace completely.
And in some cases, a parent has to change their job or stop working entirely in order to look after kids. So how does Easter Seals help? What does Easter Seals bring to those families?
Easter Seals is able to provide financial assistance for mobility equipment and communication aids. Easter Seals is trying to fill a gap that exists between what the government can cover, because the government can't cover all costs or for every device. Easter Seals also has some great summer camps. There's 2 in Ontario, and my kids love going to these camps every summer. At those camps, they're fully accessible, and the staffing is either 1-to-1 or 2-to-1, so your child will receive very good care, and the kids have such a good time there, and they just get to be a kid. And one more thing that Easter Seals is offering as well is scholarships. So because my children are now 14, I'm looking forward to scholarship opportunities to plan their future.
Alison, thank you. Take it from an Easter Seals mom, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you with us. And here's Diane.
Easter Seals provides direct financial assistance for essential mobility equipment. Some of the funding Easter Seals provides helps families with extraordinary costs of mobility equipment. We'd like you to meet one of those families right now.
Bruce comes rolling by. We're coming to the end. Wave to the engineer, because he's our new friend. Got a train.
Like any 6-year-old, Nathan loves to read stories with his mother, Sukhvinder. But Nathan isn't like most 6-year-olds. He was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at 16 months. The disease affects his mobility, communication, eating, and toileting abilities. Sukhvinder is a single mom who can't work because Nathan needs 24-hour care. And what kind of boy is he?
Despite everything that his body goes through on a daily basis, he just, lights up your day, And for me, when I thought that maybe my son will never be able to say or speak anything to me, when we go out to special events held by Easter Seals or by any other organization, and we dress up, he once said to me, "Mommy, you look beautiful." physio, which they try to help Nathan, is to train him or teach him how to get up by trying to get him to one side, and then I get him to try to lift his leg. Nathan, can you lift your leg? Lift your leg, and then bring it over here, and then try to get him to lift up himself. So now that he's in a good standing position here.
As Nathan grows, his special equipment requirements will continue to be great. Easter Seals has already helped with funding for a bath seat, walker, specially adapted van lift, toilet seat, and toileting needs. And Easter Seals will continue to be there.
They just give so much help. They're just unbelievable. Without support from Easter Seals, it's very hard to manage all these different changes your child goes through to make sure that he, especially for my son, for him to be as mobile as possible. As a parent, like, I want him to be able to explore everything. I mean, Nathan attends a wheelchair sports program too. Sometimes his health is not as great and he can't, be in a recreational activity, and I want him to be out there doing all these different things. And I don't know how much Nathan will be able to do. I just have to take it one day at a time and say, okay, today we can do this with you, Nathan. Today we're going to do these exercises with you. This will be good for you. I guess what I've learned to try to take each day one day at a time, because every day is a challenge. When your child has a special need, some days are more difficult than others. Color train, racing down the track. Here comes the tunnel, and it all goes black. Black, yeah.
As Sukhvinder said, every day is a challenge when you have a child with special needs. Easter Seals has helped her face these challenges by providing funding for the essential equipment Nathan needs, including his walker and wheelchair. There are 20,000 children in the province that Easter Seals Ontario support. You too can help kids be kids by going to the phone and making a donation right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you very much. Hello, Olivia. How you doing? Olivia and Eddie. Eddie's back. Eddie Rodat from the Golden Griddle, operations manager. We're thrilled you're here again, mainly because we get pancakes.
Oh, yeah, my pleasure. Thank you very much.
The Golden Griddle again. We say you're back. You haven't given up on us, and I think that's absolutely wonderful. That's what we're asking everybody at home. So right now, people at home can have a chance to double their money.
Yes, that's for sure.
Okay, so if someone wants to donate 200, but they can get away with it by just donating 100, then you'll double that.
Double that. That's
right.
100, 200.
Exactly. So it's corporate match time. So what's going to happen? I'm going to get you guys to step aside just over to that side just a bit. We've got 5 minutes on the clock here right now. And so for every dollar you call in the next 5 minutes, the folks at Golden Griddle will double that. So you will donate $25. That becomes
40.
50.
50?
See, he's going to try and get away with this, guys. Don't let him get away with this. All right, so you're going to double the money, and all we have to do to start the clock is just say, what's Easter Seals doing? Helping kids be kids. So we're going to say helping kids be kids to start the clock. You all set?
Set.
All right, here we go. So what's Easter Seals doing? We're
helping kids to be kids.
There we go. The clock is going. Get to your phone right now. You want to double your money. Get those phones ringing and make Pinball do that touchdown dance.
Now, Kevin, if you're hungry to help, right, you can dial in right now, because we have Golden Griddle here, and they're cooking up a great deal. They're cooking up an opportunity for you to double your dollars right now. Now, when you call in, I will know. So if you're not calling, I know, because right now I have 27 phones that are available. Every time that blue comes up, the green means it's like a car. You go. You need to go to your phone, pick up the phone, and dial the number. When you don't dial, our phones aren't lit up. So take advantage of this great opportunity right now. Make my phones light up. Natalie, over to you.
Well, thanks, Mike. I'm here with Maureen and Thomas from the Intercontinental Toronto Centre. Maureen is on the phone. Thomas is waiting to talk to you. This is your chance to call in and talk to young Thomas over here and make a donation for Easter Seals. Allison?
Well, Natalie, I'm over here with members of Toronto Fire Services, and this is Terry and Dave. So, Dave, why are you here today?
Well, you know what? When we found out that we can do something for the kids, our association put our foot forward and we said, if there's something for the kids, the firefighters, we're in.
Well, thank you so much for being here. But these wonderful members of such an important part of our community are waiting for you to call in so that they can take your call and your donation to help out kids in your community. Please, we need your help. Call. Kevin?
And for the next 3 minutes and 30 seconds, you have a chance to double your money. So we just got off the line, literally, with Peter Dieck from Mississauga, who gave $50. That becomes
$100.
So he doubled his donation, just like that.
Just double up.
Just like that. All right, here's someone who's going to make you work for it, okay? Rita, I want to say Tamanier from Toronto, $25.10, Olivia, becomes...
$50.20.
There we go. All right. I didn't give you the tough one, okay? So call right now. Double your donation only for the next 3 minutes or so at 416-205-3300, 1-866-997-5799. Please don't wait till later. Call right now. Please, over to you, Mike.
That's right, Kevin. You can score twice the points right now because they will be matched. My phones were like 20-some phones before. It's 11 now. So you are calling in. And I want to thank so much Doug Ward, a donation of $1,000. Give a hand for that. Cheer for that. Thank you so much for that donation. That 1,000 becomes 2,000. That's right. We can do math here. Junior Khan, thank you so much. Your donation from Brampton. You're also an angel, a donation of $100. That becomes $200. Natalie, over to you.
I love it. I love hearing it. And I also love it when we get more and more angels on our angel board. A donation of $100 or more will get you up onto that board. Also, don't forget to enter your name into a draw for 2 economy class Air Canada flights to anywhere in North America. What a bonus. Allison, over to you.
You know, a great way to help out these Easter Seals kids is becoming a monthly donor. And you can also have your name entered into a draw to win Easter Seals limited edition his and hers Movado watches, and they retail for over $650. So please pick up the phone and call now, or visit easterseals.org to become a monthly donor. Kevin?
All right, where's Ida? Ida! Where's Ida from Body Pro? Or the girls from Body Pro? Come out here. The girls from Body Pro, we need our makeup out here. Bring the makeup because we have some problems out here. We have Eddie starting to sweat. He is starting to sweat right now with the money that is coming in, the donations coming in. You need some powder, don't you?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, can you give Eddie some powder, please? There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Because we're making him sweat right now. Because for every dollar you donate, he has to give up $1. You can stay if you want. No, okay, all right. You donate $20 and you give another
40.
That's right. Well, or another $20 to make it 40. There we go. See, that was a trick question on that one. You have another 50 seconds in order to double your donation. Double your donation. Only 7 more phones left. If we can get all these phones lit up, please, if you have been waiting to call, now is the time to call. I'm going to go over and steal Mike's board here because, okay, there's 10 phones left. We want to get all these phones working right now.
Like in golf, the more it goes down, the better. Like when we go up, no good. Right? So that's like a... I don't know what kind of bogey that is, 11. We need to take it all the way down. The lower, the better. The more you call and donate, the more that my phone works. So I want this 10 to go to 9. Let's watch 10 to 9. That means someone came off the phone, so there's another phone available. I want to thank Marilyn Callahan of Toronto for your donation of $100. I'm sorry, that's Tamworth. I can't read. And Sue Brown, I thank you for your donation of $100 from Lombardy. Thank you. So all the way in Lombardy, thank you so much. So when you call, you donate, this works better for me. 16 now, that means some people have come off the phone. That just means more people available to take your call. Kevin?
All right, thank you very much. All right, so... Whew, okay, that was a good corporate match. Thank you to Golden Griddle, and I don't think we've heard the last of Golden Griddle yet. Good morning, how are you? You're new this year.
I am.
What's your name?
Emily.
Emily will be helping us with the calculator game. So do you want to help me explain how this works?
Yes, so everyone comes up with a donation, and I'm going to punch it into the calculator.
All right, and we are going to add up for what? 10 days of camp?
Yeah, 10, hopefully more.
All right, so 10 days at camp, $250 a day at camp. We're going to do it in 11 minutes. That means we have to raise $2,500 in 11 minutes. Good Lord, we can do $5,000 in 5 minutes. I think we can do that. So we want to raise $2,500 to send kids to camp for 10 days. You can also be a monthly donor by doing that. And you know what? I think Patricia, where are we going to go? We're going to go to Emily. No, we're Emily and Jonathan right now over at the regional desk.
Kim Long, thank you from Toronto, Ontario. Thank you for donating $30. Also, Janet Wu from Toronto, Ontario. Thank you for donating $25. And Michelle Lee from Niagara Falls, Ontario, for donating $30 to Easter Seals. Over to you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Emily. From Mr. William Walker from Thornhill, Ontario, thank you for your donation of $30. From Miss Judy Ireland from Newmarket, Ontario, thank you for your donation of $25. And from Mr. Pat Sullivan from Scarborough, Ontario, thank you for your donation of $30. Over to you, Patricia.
Thank you, sweetheart. And yes, thank you for all of those donations. And of course, thank you to our sponsor, PHH. Now, you at home, part of the community, become a monthly donor. Also, you can enter your name into a draw for these Easter Seals. Absolutely stunning, limited edition, his and hers Movado watches worth a total retail value of $650. Please call us now, the number below, or you can visit easterseals.org to become a monthly donor. Let's get to some of our angelic donors today. Let's start with Rhonda Diaz out of Toronto, $300. An angel you are indeed. Louis Polaos from New Jersey, $100. We got some more donations coming up. Over to Natalie.
I love it. Well, I'm joined here with the Toronto Professional Firefighters Association, Gord Snellings, Ed Swiderski. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. I've got to ask, what do you have here?
Oh, we got ourselves a little check here for $3,000 from the Toronto Professional Firefighters Association.
Thank you so much. Why is Easter Seals the cause that you wanted to help out today?
Well, the Toronto Professional Firefighters Association, I'm the chair of the charity committee there, and we're involved in a number of different fundraising events, one of which being the Easter Seals Ontario.
Fantastic. You're saying it's a lovely day outside, it's a lovely day inside, a great day all around. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for that $3,000 check. Amazing. Patricia, over to you.
Wow, what a donation. And you're right, Natalie. It is a beautiful day outside and right here and in your homes. Open your hearts. And of course, give a child a day at camp and so much more. Let's get straight to donations. As you can see, Betty Leslie from Toronto, $100 for us, $100, $200 from Marla Chaplew. Wow, thank you so much for your donation. Sally Warburton from right here in Toronto, another $100, as well as Vanessa Lee. Thank you so much for your donations. Mustafa Mundi from Waterloo, another $100, and Matt Peterson, $100 from right here in Toronto. Paul DeRose from Toronto, $100, and we'll get some more donations coming up very shortly. Over now to Kevin.
We have some very nice numbers for you right now. Eddie is back, and you know what? That's good. She took the shine off.
Yeah, you know, she took a chance. I want to get the guy who make me sweat there.
All right, so the good people from Golden Griddle, you have a check for us. Where did this check come from?
Present you from the Golden Griddle, mostly from the fundraising, and most from the donation over here. My check is $5,000.
$5,000! That's 20 days at camp. Look at that. And you have a chance to send kids to camp in just a moment, so stay with us. Back to you, Patricia.
Thank you so much for that, Kevin. Now, of course, you can make a $100 donation or more, of course, and become a part of our Angel Board, the board right behind us. Also, enter your name into a draw for 2 economy class tickets to any scheduled Air Canada destination in North America. That includes Hawaii, Mexico, and the beautiful Caribbean. Let's get back to our donors. As you can see here, Aline Desarase Minden, I apologize if I didn't say your name correctly. You are a monthly donor, a great example of how you can stretch your dollar. At 12 months, at $25 a month, $300. Hazel Fernandez from Scarborough, you are a $100 donor, as well as Terry Noble from Newmarket. We thank you for all of your donations. Over to Kevin.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, we are about to send some kids to camp. Now, what we're doing here is the motto this year is what's the motto this year, Emily? Helping
Helping to send kids to camp.
No. It's great. Helping kids.
Be kids.
There we go. Okay, see, it's okay. It's new, and that's what we want to do. And there's nothing better than helping a kid be a kid, but then sending them to camp. It costs $250 a day to send a kid. That's right. Just noticing the saying is right on her shirt. Okay, so we want to send some kids to camp. It costs $250 a day to send kids to Easter Seals camp. So we want to raise $2,500. Want to send a kid to camp for 10 days right now. We're going to do that in about 10 or 11 minutes. You have to get to your phones right now, and we're going to put it into the calculator and see if we can get this to add up to $2,500 in the next 11 minutes. Okay, Emily?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, so get those fingers going as soon as we start right now. Get those phones ringing. Call it right now, 416-205-3300 if you're in Toronto. Anywhere else you're watching us in Ontario, 1-866-997-5799. We have lots of phones that are open right now. Now, you can actually help a kid be a kid. Think about this. These kids go to camp and they do everything that regular summer camps do. They go canoeing. They go rock climbing. They do zip lines right now. It's amazing the things that happen. And look at this. These are just kids being kids. For a week or two every year, they get a chance to forget any of their differences they might have when they're around other kids. You can give them that feeling. Can you just take away that feeling of being different for just a short time and just let a kid be a kid? I hear the phone starting to ring. I hear there's some people with hearts out there. So let's go. Let's start adding things up. Eddie, you have one there already.
Yeah, if you have somebody want to thank you from John Adams. You want to challenge the CIBC employees. A donation for 100. It's double up, $200.
There you go. All right, so move right in here, ladies, and off you go.
Emily, let's add $25 from Marilyn Tannehill in Scarborough. Raj Singh, $100, also in Toronto. Dorothy Gardner, $50, and Betty Bedford from Barrie with another $50. And I believe Patricia has more ready and waiting.
Yes,
Patricia.
just one more here, Natalie. We have Mandy and Curly Chahal, from Brampton, Ontario. Thank you for your $101. That's great. Keep on calling, keep on donating, guys.
All right. So we have Norma Deaver of Toronto, a donation of $50. We thank you so much for your donation, Norma. And we also have Richard Schneider. Richard Schneider is in Owen Sound, all the way in Owen Sound. Thank you so much, Richard. Your donation of $25 will help us get closer to 10 days in camp. I think we're already at 2 days in camp. So we're already at 2. We're trying to get to 10 days in camp. So you got to go over and dial because that's the only way it happened. Now, are you ready? You have more? Go ahead, jump in.
Thanks to Kathleen Martin, $20 in Whitby, and Michelle Foe in Ajax, $50. So we're going for 10 days at camp, and we're talking about fully accessible camps. It's freedom that these kids don't otherwise get. And if you have kids in your life, you know every kid loves camp. So please, we need you to call, $250 a day.
That's only about 2 days at camp right now. Come on, Toronto, you can do better. How about Mississauga, Burlington, Hamilton? Is the Steel City awake this morning? Please remember the money stays in your neighborhood. Come on, $671. I know you can do better. Come on, get to your phone right now.
There really is no better cause than sending a kid to camp. I was lucky enough to go to camp. Emily, did you go to camp?
I did.
Camp is the best place in the world for a kid, and for $250, you can help a kid who would otherwise maybe not be able to go to camp. Go to one of Easter Seal's fully accessible camps. They are 2 of the leading fully accessible camps in North America. Brought to you by Easter Seals. We've got Ramesh Mahawaran, $50. Let's add that. Our tally is at 2. Let's get it up there. Patricia, what do you have?
Only about 6 minutes left.
Okay,
only about
let's go.
6 minutes left.
All right,
Let's
Kevin,
go.
thank you. So $20 is add that in from Hannah Deschambault. She is from Barrie, Ontario. Thank you for your donation. And Betty McKay, $50. Keep those donations coming. $250 gets a kid to camp.
$25, $35, $50, whatever you give, you can keep those phones going. We're at 3 days of camp, so tell you what, MPCF, which is the Mike Pinball Clemens Foundation, will match. If you get to 10 days, MPCF will match your donation, so $2,500 becomes $5,000. And we'd like to thank Maria Belcastro from Newmarket for your donation of $100. So Maria Belcastro, I'm sorry, of Newmarket, thank you for your donation of $100.
Okay, so up to $2,500, you're gonna match.
The foundation is, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
all right, so we can do that. So we're gonna double up. We're gonna start doubling up then what we've got here to get us at $2,500.
Yes. No, we need to get to 25.
Oh, we need to get to 20. Okay, so we have to get to 2,500. We need to get to 2,500, my friends. Now you have even more incentive. Go, add it up, add it up.
Both at $50 from Ruth Pello. She is a great donation there. Thank you so much for that. And Louise Simone, another $50. Keep them coming, guys. We're getting so close.
I gotta tell you a little bit about summer camp for kids as well. And as we had said, Allison, it's such a wonderful experience for these kids because so much of the year, they are reminded what obstacles are against them. They are constantly reminded that day to day. Easter Seals does its best to help that. But this is that one time when there really are very few obstacles. In fact, they do a lot of things you and I would be afraid to do.
Oh, it's terrifying to watch the videos sometimes if you're afraid of heights, but these kids aren't. To go from not being able to walk to being able to soar up above the trees, it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm a Cub Scout leader, and when you ask the Cubs, what's your favorite thing about Cubs? They say camping.
Camp, yeah.
Camp. And then when they got to see these kids do this, they were just blown away, and it's truly a life-changing experience. And it's also the friendships.
Yes, and the memories and the experience. All right, so we're adding up now that every little bit helps every
Absolutely.
bit.
Thank you, Harold Schaefer, for $20.
Now remember, if we get to $2,500, we have the Pinball Clemens Foundation that's going to match that. So that'll be 20 days at camp. We've only made 4 days so far.
Well, I have one to add here, $30 from Pablo Bueno in Toronto. Thank you so much, Pablo. 1-866-997-5799. That's how you can donate. We're up to 4 days at camp. 4 days of camp. We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. If you want to help a child with physical disabilities in your community, go to one of Easter Seal's fully accessible camps, a chance for kids to be kids. This is your chance to do it. Oh, and we have another one here. Bina Parahu from Toronto. $30. We're climbing here. We've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, Kevin.
Yeah, we're almost halfway there right now. And you know, the wonderful thing is when you make a donation right now, I want you to start thinking, as you get into July and August, I want you to start thinking back to this very warm feeling that somewhere there is a kid smiling because of you. That's right, because of you. If you go to your phone right now, and we have a lot of people who have gone to the phone right now, I think more and more of them are starting now to come in because it's taking just a little while to write them up. So let's add them to the total here.
Well, I have $100 from Nan Reeves. Nan is an angel for helping send a kid in need to camp, helping kids be kids, right, Patricia?
Absolutely, and every kid deserves a chance to be a kid. Going to camp is something that I remember going to, and it really uplifts your spirit and it builds your character. So important today. $250 sends a single beautiful angel child to camp. Let's add another $50 to our total from Miss Roberts in Scarborough. Thank you for your donation.
So there are only 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. There are 5 days. We're halfway there, and we've got a very, very, very special donation. Patricia O'Leary of Brantford has given us a $100 donation, and her granddaughter, Abigail O'Leary, is here today at the telethon. Abigail, this one's for you. Now, also, we have a $25 donation from Nancy Duncan of Hamilton. Hamilton, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Oski wee wee, call us up.
All right, and I wanted to say a Happy New Year to our Sikh community, and I hope I'm saying this right. Happy Veski. Anyone help me? Oh, you're smiling. You're ear to ear grin. Go ahead.
Oh, Kevin, this is a good one. Suzanne, we thank you for your $1,000 donation. $1,000. That is amazing. Right here from Toronto, you, my friend, are such an angel. Thank you for all you do.
Okay, so we're at 9 days of camp. Are you going to be the one right now who is going to give us another a bit of money that is going to put us at $2,500? We have 17 phones available right now, which means I think we might be going over the top anytime soon. A minute.
To Gordon Spafford in Pickering for $100. And Linda McDonald in Mississauga, $250. Aman Banga in Caledon, $50. And our very own David Quinn, one of the firefighters, right here, right now, $25.
Okay, that is absolutely
Team spirit.
incredible. That means double that. Add another 25, actually not double, $2,500 is what he said. So from the Pinball Clemens Foundation, we've got another. Here we go.
No, listen to the. You got to look at the name. You got to look at the name. You have to look at the name.
Oh. Zizian. Oh, Vivian.
It's your mom.
It's my mom.
It's your
Vivian
mom.
Frankish.
Yes,
Hello, up in Sudbury. Hi, Mom.
$100 donation from Kevin's mom.
Thank you very much, Mom. Okay, I've got one more that we need to add. Agnes. Agnes, stand up. Agnes Faraci back there. Get a shot of Agnes. Add this to the total, please. $10,000. $10,000. We are now at $15,426. We have jumped up to 21 days at camp with 8 seconds left. Thank you, Ontario. Thank you, Ontario. There we go, down to the zero. And thank you, Pinball.
Did we get it in?
Throw that in there.
Yes. Yeah, this is from Eva Bick of, well, where's Eva? Mississauga. A $300 donation.
$300. Add that in there. 45 days at camp. Let's take a look at our total right now. 2 hours on the air. And thank you, Ontario, for helping us raise almost $50,000. $49,447. We will be right back with a 2014 Easter Seals Telethon.
Keep those donations coming in, folks. Remember, Easter Seals Ontario relies fully on the generosity of the public. Your donations, that's how we offer the programs and services we do. Now, one of the families benefiting from your help is the Wellington family. I want you to meet Dante right here. He's brothers, Damon and Darius, and Mom Epek and Father Osborne. Osborne, let's start with you. How did your family find out about Easter Seals?
Well, Easter Seals came to us through a recommendation from a therapist that was working with Dante.